What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we are looking at the DC Multiverse Deluxe Theatrical Edition Supergirl with Crypto from the new upcoming Supergirl movie. Obviously this is from Mcfarlane Toys, and yeah, I'm very excited. You know, the movie's not out yet. Obviously it comes out within like the next month. I think it's June 26th it comes out, and this is my most anticipated movie of the year by far. I'm so freaking excited for this film. And I honestly, I just can't wait to see the next step of the DCU, man. I'm very curious to see what it has in store. Can't wait for Lobo, and yeah, I'm very excited. On the side of the box, it just says Supergirl, and Crypto has the Supergirl logo right there. DC Multiverse at the top. On the back, you get the nice, beautiful artwork. I really love this artwork. I have all my other boxes with the artwork facing like out so you can see it. It's very cool looking. On the side you get a nice picture of Supergirl right there with the logo down there. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get her opened up and let's have a closer look. Alrighty, so here we have the figure out of the packaging. Now, before we have a look at the figure, we are going to look at some of the accessories. First one I want to look at is this base, and now I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It seems Mcfarlane Toys finally started putting something on their bases. You know, for years and years and years now, with all DC figures alike, we've just gotten nothing but these standard shitty black bases. And, you know, they have, I guess, slightly upgraded to putting this little decal on them. But man, I miss the days when you would buy a figure and you get this awesome looking base, dude, that was so nicely designed, well painted and everything, like either a rooftop base of some sort, or like rocks or something. Nowadays this is all you get. You get these shitty fucking things. I hate them. Next thing you get is the I can't speak, the deluxe theatrical edition Supergirl card. Right there, it's got the lovely artwork that was on the back of the box. On the back of the card, you get the poster for the film, DC Studios Supergirl right there. That was like the first poster they unveiled back in July, right after Superman came out. So yeah, pretty cool. Next, you know, as typical fashion, oh, there goes the figure. You know, comes with an alternate pair of hands. These are like for flying hands. I'll never use these, unless I one day decide to start like displaying my figure in crazy poses, but I do not as of right now. But yeah, they're cool. You know, you get two flying hands. That's about it. Next, you get a sword. Now, I know in the comic, Supergirl uses a sword a lot. I'm guessing she's going to be using this sword in the film. We have not seen her use it in any of the trailers or TV spots or anything. To be honest, I don't know how I feel about Supergirl using a sword, because I feel like she's strong enough to not use one, but I also think it's something different and unique that she is. So I'm like kind of half and half on it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that, but I don't know. But this is a very nicely designed sword. You know, you got like the red handle right there. You got this gold, you know, I don't even know what kind of pattern to call it. It's just like a dotted pattern, I guess, in the stump of the blade there. And then right here you got that more same kind of pattern going up the sword. Same thing on the other side. You got this really nice handle going on there. Very cool looking sword. I probably won't display her with it, but still very cool. And then the last thing she comes with is an alternate head sculpt. Now, these are very different than what I'm used to with Mcfarlane Toys. These are no longer alternate faceplates, because with the Superman figure and the Mr. Terrific figure, they're alternate faceplates. You just slide the face off. This is the entire head. I don't know how the hell this is going to work. I'm gonna have to see how it's going to work with the Supergirl figure in a minute here, but I'm guessing you have to somehow pop that head off, unless the hair must be removable. It has to be, because if not, I don't know how the fuck you're getting that head off. But yeah, the face sculpt is pretty much the same. She just has her mouth open slightly more. But yeah, I mean, it has some nice detailing to it. I think the likeness is actually there. It actually looks really good. The eyes are a little too blue, but the lips and the eyebrows and the freckles on the nose look very good. That is actually a very good likeness to her, to Millie Alcock. They did a great job with that. Oh, and last but not least, how could I forget? We have little baby Crypto. Little tiny Crypto. Very adorable. Very cute. Obviously, he's got the little Superman collar going on there, and he's much tinier. I will bring out the Superman and other crypto from those releases last year in a minute. So just so we can get a little comparison going on here, but very, very cute. Alrighty, so here we have the figure, the Millie Alcock Supergirl figure. Now, I am a huge fan of the design choice that they've gone for with her. I think she looks fantastic. I'm not going to lie to you. I think her suit looks even better than Superman's. I got to be honest. Her suit just looks awesome. And I think the real reason it looks better is because the top half of her suit is more form-fitting. It's more skin-tight. That was my biggest issue with David Cornsweet's suit. And I'm not even saying, I really actually like David's suit. I like it a lot, actually. I love how they put the collar on David's suit. I actually like a lot of the line work that he's got going on. I like the way the wrists extend. The same thing with her. I just thought the suit was a bit too baggy, man, and it looked too leathery. It almost looked like a motorcycle jacket, and it shouldn't have. It should have been more form-fitting, more skin-tight, so you could see David's physique. But hers is kind of like that. Even though it's still the same thicker material, it's tighter on her, if that makes sense. But once again, though, like with the Superman, the colors are inaccurate. These are not the correct colors. This blue is too dark. But you know, it is what it is. It's hard to notice, but this is pretty dark. I mean, this is like the CW Supergirl type dark, but yeah. Aside from that, though, the figure's fantastic. You know, obviously in articulation, her head can it can't really go much further than that because of the hair. The hair on the back kind of stops it from turning anymore. You know, she's got a bend at the elbow. She can swivel at the wrist. Her wrist can go. I do see a joint in the wrist. I think it can go up and down like that. Yeah, it can go up and down like that. She has the bicep joint can go all the way around. Her arms can come out. Up in there, you do see the other joint. It's hard to see, but it's up there on the shoulder. In terms of knee articulation, she does have double jointed knees. And then her ankles can go up and down like that. She does not have the foot articulation, which, to be honest, I don't mind. There's really no reason to have it. It doesn't add anything in any sort of way. But yeah, man, like I said, this is a fantastic design. I really love the Superman logo that they're just carrying it over. Obviously, this isn't the exact version of the Supergirl suit we saw at the end of that film. They switched the belt. And I think that's because they wanted to get it closer to the comics. In the Superman movie, the belt she was wearing was just literally the exact same as Superman's. In this, they decided to change it to this bigger golden belt. And again, I think it looks good. And then obviously she's got the really, really tall boots going on here with the skirt, you know. And it's actually been a while. It's been since the CW, since we've seen this type of look in live action. Because, you know, you had Sasha Calle's in The Flash, and hers wasn't like that. Hers was just a full-on bodysuit like Superman's is, which was cool. I really did like that design. I really liked her short hair. And I loved her portrayal of the character. I actually thought she did a fantastic job. And if they had chosen to keep her and just move forward with her being the DCU Supergirl, I would not have been mad. But again, but that's not knocking Millie Alcock. She looks fantastic, and I know she's going to do a fantastic job, and the movie is going to be great. But yeah, I'm glad they brought back the skirt. I think it's just such an iconic look for Supergirl, and I think that's what you kind of have to do. Obviously, she comes with the cloth cape because it's the deluxe version. The regular version does not come with a cape. And I know they released another deluxe version. It's the one with her having the brown trench coat. I do not know if that one has the cape on it. I've seen pictures. It doesn't look like it does. I could be completely wrong. Like I said, I don't own the figure, and I probably won't be getting that version just because I'm not gonna lie, I know it's comic accurate. I am not a fan of that trench coat look. I hope in the movie she does not rock it for very long, because I really want to see her primarily in this outfit. This is Supergirl. You know, the whole trench coat thing, it's funny, it's cool, it's whatever, but I'm not even gonna lie, even just from Superman and the trailers, I'm sick of it. So I really hope it doesn't stick, but again, we'll have to wait till the movie to see. But yeah, her cape is much, much smaller than Superman's. Hers is nowhere near as big. Obviously, she's not as big of a character. Got the same Superman logo on the back. It's a little smaller than on Superman's, but it's there. And unfortunately, mine's kind of like warped from just sitting in the package a certain way. Like the wiring on it is very stiff. Unlike my Superman figure, the wiring is much more like loose, and it actually you can manipulate it much better. But yeah, let's try and get this head sculpt off. I'm gonna have to do this off camera. There we go. That actually wasn't so bad. Okay, and I'm assuming, all right, yeah, you just pull it off like that. Then you gotta push this in. Hold on, gotta make sure it's in the, there we go. Let me do that, and then we'll put it right back on. I gotta do it off camera. I actually cannot interchange head sculpts on camera. It's such a pain in the ass because I have to like reach over. It's such a pain in the ass. But yeah, there she is with her new head sculpt. Like I said, this one pretty much just looks like the other one. But you know, it looks good. I think I'm actually going to keep her with this one. Again, we can have it next to the other one. They're literally the exact same, except the mouth is slightly opened on this one compared to this one. But yeah, she looks good. Now, I know a large issue people have with McFarlane's figures are the proportions. I'm not big into proportions. I really couldn't tell you if proportions look wonky on a figure or not. To my naked eye, I think the proportions look fine. I think they look right. They look accurate. They don't look crazy. David's Superman's looked a little crazy, I will admit, and I'll show you that in a second. I don't even know what this is. I don't know if that's I'm guessing that's supposed to be in there. I've never actually seen that. David's Superman doesn't have that. I don't know if that's plastic to keep the... I'm not sure what this is. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull it out now. Oh, I guess maybe this was just to keep the cape rigid while it was in the package. Maybe that's why the cape wasn't bending as well. Yeah, I think that was a big cause of it. Interesting. I don't know if this side has it or not. It doesn't look like it. Weird. But yeah, like I said, I don't really notice anything too wonky with the proportions. Again, David Superman I did, which actually I'll bring him in now. Give a little comparison here. Here's David Corn Sweat Superman. See, his proportions are definitely wonky. He's got really broad shoulders for some reason. And I know David definitely does have broad shoulders, but not like that. These are cartoonish looking proportions. But yeah, these two look well stacked up together, man. I think they make a cool looking duo here. You know, I think they do look really cool together, and they work. But yeah, like I said, the colors of the blue are the exact same on each. They're not exactly accurate colors, but you know, they work. And then we'll also bring in the two cryptos as well. There's the Supergirl crypto and then regular crypto, just to show you guys how much bigger or how much smaller he will be in Supergirl in the flashback that we see him in. But yeah, I guess for this release, again, they just chose to go with like a little baby crypto, because obviously in the movie he'll primarily be this crypto because it's after Superman. But you know, you can put little crypto on his back like that. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so like I said, they're obviously the same scale, but now we can get a little bit of an idea of how much bigger Corn Sweat is compared to Alcock's Supergirl. But yeah, like I said, they look really, really well together. You know, they match. Again, the only thing that really doesn't match are the belts, but still, though, they really, really look cool together, for damn sure. I wish he would have came with an actual meaningful alternate head sculpt. Like, I love how David's Superman, again, came with the red eyes. Hers didn't. It would have been nice to have it like that, but it's fine that it didn't. But yeah, this is a fantastic figure. So, yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this review. If you did, make sure to drop a like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.